Hello everyone, my name is Jesse. This is the Auditorium. If you're new, I like to react to video game music from games I've never heard or played about. I myself am a musician. I play the guitar, and I've been doing it for a very, very long time. Today I'm going to be doing a PayPal request for Kelly, a new game on the channel. Yes, your eyes do not deceive you. This is World of Warcraft. Wrath of the Lich King. Song is called The Totems of the Grizzlemaw. Now, unless you're living under a rock, you've heard of World of Warcraft. I have. Yet again, I have not played it. I know of it, and I know I think it's still popular. I don't know. I just know it was like the game for like a decade. But I don't know. I don't follow these things, so don't ask me. But I'm excited. World of Warcraft. I have no idea what the music sounds like, so this is my first experience with World of Warcraft. So a big shout out to Kelly, and here we go. First time experiencing World of Warcraft in any way. Oh, I love the ocean sound of that. Sounds like I'm at a lighthouse or something. I just felt like a sigh of relief just now. I feel like I need wind blowing through my hair as I hear this. This is beautiful. And I'm only a minute in. The control of that string. Vibrato. Oh, the sounds of the ocean. Or maybe it's rain, unless it started raining now. I have so much imagery in my head. I was not expecting this out of World of Warcraft. This is great. This just has such a village sound to it. Or like wood. I'm guessing Wrath of the Lich King is an expansion. So peaceful. This is one of the most peaceful things I've heard on the channel. Period. I think that's a harmonica? It's kind of hard to tell. Kind of sounds like an accordion too. Either way. Man. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know why or how, but when I saw this request, and almost any other World of Warcraft stuff I've seen, or requests that I've received, I've just been kind of like, eh, you know. Maybe, I don't know why either. I'm not usually like that. I'm not judgmental or anything, but for some reason, just something about, like, when I see this title, I just thought, like, there's music in this game, and if there was, then it's probably whatever, like background ambience. That was not anything what I expected. I was kind of expecting, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of had like, I'm really like thinking as to why I'm thinking this way, but I really had kind of almost like a negative approach to it. Like, oh yeah, World of Warcraft. I really don't know why. I have no problems with the game or anything. Maybe it's just, you know, hearsay and it just kind of seeped into my subconscious. Anywho, I expected music from this game to sound more like, I don't know, kind of orchestral and just really like, you know, big symphony, but playing really drony, slow things that's just kind of there just so we don't have pure silence in the game. But that was unlike anything I've had on the channel so far. I don't say that often. I immediately went to, I mean, I love that the whole time there was the sound of nature. The whole time. There is a song I'm going to recommend that does the same thing. I'm trying to remember it right now, but I'll remember it later. And at first, you know, I heard like, I think there were like pigeons and then like the ocean, and then I think it started raining. So I got so many different sceneries just off of that. At first I thought I was like at a lighthouse, you know, with the ocean waves, and then now it starts to rain at night. And then I felt like we went into a village in kind of like that second half where it was like everything was just made. Have you guys ever seen the, I think it's Disney. It's like the live action Disney film called Tom and Huck. Have you guys ever seen that? It's a great movie. It's also a really dark movie for kids. Like, I don't know how that's a kid's movie. It's really not. But if you've seen that movie, that is the kind of scenery I got. Like, everyone is kind of like, you know, living in like cabins. It's old. You got like the town drunk. Rafts made out of wood. The forest. And, you know, I just kept seeing that stuff. So going from like the ocean and lighthouse to that, and then night and then rain, and then, you know what I mean? It was like, what? And of course the song is called Totems of the Grizzlemaw, which of course, no clue what that means. But for such a short amount of time, I had so many sceneries. And not only just setting wise, but I also had a bunch of feelings. Was that it was happy enough to not sound sad, but it still could have worked as like a sad part of the story or something like that. But for the most part, I was thinking more kind of like almost neutral, neither happy nor sad. Could have gone either way. But it was just a really beautiful piece with a lot of instruments that we don't really hear on this channel. And I was drawing blanks, unfortunately. Like, I kept thinking, like, was that a harmonica? Or is that one of those... I don't know what they're called, to be honest. I'm sorry. It's like... they kind of look like accordions. They're like this, and they have like the bellow, but they don't have the keyboard part. I don't know. It's been so long since I've seen one, and I always think of like the old timey, that era when I think of this music is like that kind of little. But either way, there's just a lot of like Renaissance type instruments, I guess. If that's the right word. This song really like confused. Okay, here. This is the only way I can put it. It made me think of a lot of things that I haven't thought of in years. So all these names of stuff are going through me and I don't remember them. And, rather than just Googling and then like cutting and like, I'm just being honest, it struck me like, whoa, like there's so many things I forgot about. And it also reminded me of, I went on a field trip. Do you guys remember field trips? The best part of school? If you guys don't know what that is, this one in like grade school, you'd like ride a bus with your class to like a destination and learn about it. They're the best things ever. But I went on a field trip a long time ago, and it was like an American like Civil War like reenactment with like a campground and stuff like that. And it also reminded me of that too. So just kind of like this whole like I don't know. It just reminded me of something old and enchanting. And just stuff we don't have anymore. And none of that was I expecting when I thought World of Warcraft. So I'm very impressed because I have no clue what's to come from this game. Because if this game's been around this long, surely it has to have a bunch of songs, right? That's kind of scary to think about. If that one impressed me, did I just open up a new floodgate? You know what I mean? Like, is a new community gonna find me and then they're gonna just be like, oh, well, if you like that, wait till we hear, But, maybe that's not a bad thing. It's never a bad thing, but I'm just impressed. And, yeah, I just... That was great. It made me feel very calm and relaxed. Like, I could just sleep to that somehow. I don't know how. It's not the most, pleasant sounds. They're kind of like prolific instruments, but it has such a calm demeanor. And then with the nature sounds as well. Which, by the way, let me just look up that song because it's going to bug me if I can't remember what song that was. Okay, I'm back. So, it's actually called, if you like this, you might enjoy a song called Rain by Mystic Moods Orchestra. And fun fact, just in case anyone cares, I actually found that song through another song because in hip-hop and rap, the most common like technique is to sample music. They take stuff from a song and then flip it, do stuff with it, and then add a beat. And there was like this really cool melody I heard once, and I found out it was sampled from the song Rain from Mystic Moods Orchestra. So then I heard that song and I was like, whoa, this is way cooler. It's like a poem with music. I can't describe it, but you can check it out if you like. But anyways, without rambling too much, I'm really impressed. World of Warcraft. Who knew? I'm sorry that I came into it with a kind of a stigma. It's not my style to kind of, prejudge. But I guess it's just so popular. And it's easy to just hate on stuff that's popular, even if you don't know about it. And I've been guilty of that sometimes. But this is why the channel exists. literally, songs like this is why I chose to do this career path and be like, oh, what's, you know, this is great. So I'm excited to hear more. So thank you, Kelly. And happy birthday, by the way. First experience with WoW. Wow. That's it. That's all I got. I'm just, I'm shocked. Color me surprised. Anywho. If you would like to get your own request in, you could do so on Patreon, or you could do the same thing Kelly did on PayPal. One is a subscription, one is one-time thing. Up to you, doesn't matter. Not necessary, but they guarantee that I will check out your song if you don't mind waiting. Speaking of waiting, it's growing quite a bit. And, well, you know, there is one way to avoid that. That is my platinum tier trophy on Patreon. That skips the line completely. And if you've been a subscriber for a while, I'll also do all your outstanding requests as well, all at once. So pretty big perk. Limited slots, first come, first serve, so that is there if you need it. A big shout out to my current platinum trophy holders, Fly, Gardelane, Turn Arclight, Rogue Monk, and Moon Knight. Thank you so much. Thanks to everyone over here that you see on the right side of your screen. And that's it. New game on the channel, always fun, and I'm surprised because I don't know why I'm surprised, but I'm surprised. So really, really cool. Thank you, Kelly. And thank you, WoW fans. Hopefully I'll start seeing you guys in the comments. Welcome. My name is Jesse. This is the Auditorium. I will see you dudes and dudettes in the next one. Take it easy.